Speedway, 60 years we on the show. NASCAR just rolled a new sanction in. Fastest third mile dirt with the West Coast Kings. All is lined up, it's picks packed tight. Beadlocks, gleaming ties ready to bite. Take your groove call and it's racing night. This is where the real ones come to life. Common love ain't for us. We created something phenomenal. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Heat race draw, back row, no excuse. Feather the throttle, we came here to abuse. Find my grooves, 50 laps to prove this new era's taking over you. Why so serious? This ain't no Sunday drive. Why so serious? Last car's here, we alive. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is the greatest show. Why so serious? On the cushion, let it slide. Why so serious? Check this wave, 60 years we fly. Let's get physical. All night I'll ride with you. This is the greatest show. Lights go down, parade lap, rolling strong. Fans for the stands, for the whole lap belong. Hooked up strong, right side bite on fire. Out of foe, send it, take it higher. Side job coming, gotta fully commit. NASCAR points on the line, no time to quit. Dicing for spots, pushing every inch. This dirt's electric, better see it twitch. Don't fight it, it's coming for you. Running at you, impossible comes true when the green flag drops. Who needs to go to sleep when I got this track next to me? All night I'll ride with you. I know you got my back. 60 years buried in these bones and ache you can't ignore. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? Why so serious? This ain't no Sunday drive. Why so serious? NASCAR's here, we alive. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is the greatest show. Why so serious? On the cushion, let it slide. Why so serious? This wave, 60 years we fly. Let's get physical. All night I'll ride with you. This is the greatest show. Hey, 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 hey. Fastest 1/3 mile on the West Coast scene. Lebanon, Oregon, living the dirt track dream. NASCAR, weekly series powered up in mean. 6th division strong, local heroes on the beam. Season kicks off, paper green flag in the air. 60 years of battles, now the whole world's aware. Super late models, flight limited in the fight. This historic moment turns darkness into light. Don't fight it, it's coming for you. Running at you, impossible comes true. Under these lights, caution's out, caught up in the mix. Dry slick battle, gotta make the rubber stick. One more restart, what you gonna do? 60 years strong, this track belongs to you. Don't fight it, it's taking over you. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding through. This is the greatest show. Don't you agree? Don't you agree? This is the greatest show. Why so serious? This ain't no Sunday drive. Why so serious? NASCAR's here, we alive. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is the greatest show. Why so serious? On the cushion, let it slide. Why so serious? Check this wave, 60 years we fly. Let's get physical. All night I'll ride with you. This is the greatest show. This ain't no Sunday drive. Why so serious? NASCAR's here, we alive. It's everything you ever want. It's everything you ever need. And it's here right in front of you. This is the greatest show. Why so serious? On the cushion, let it slide. Why so serious? Check the wave, 60 years we fly. Let's get physical. All night I'll ride with you. This is the greatest show. Trailers open, tool chest out, stories start to flow. When a wreck, we gave them one hell of a show. Cold one in hand, dirt still on my face. 60 years of highs, the lows we embrace. One more lap, hell yeah, you already know. Willamette Speedway, NASCAR, let's go. This is the greatest show. I was left in the fast track with nothing to show. The dust kept flying, feel the fire grow. Gray skies rolling, but we're good to go. But if you close your eyes, does it almost feel like you're already there? And if you close your eyes, do you feel the speed in the air? Ready to race, we're never gonna quit. Caught up in the thrill of the ride, we won't miss. We'll have it, we're taking the lead tonight. Running full throttle, let's light up the sky. We'll have it, come on, yes please. Racing fast, feel the breeze. We're the ones you need. No one's faster, come and see. We're burning rubber, feeling alive. Through the turns, we keep it wild. Dust is rising, adrenaline high. Willamette, let's fly, fly, fly. Ready for race, we were never gonna quit. Caught up in the thrill of the ride, we won't miss. We'll aim it, we're taking the lead tonight. Running full throttle, let's light up the We'll have it, come on, yes please. Racing fast, feel the breeze. We're the ones you need. No one's faster, come and see. Race with me. We got the speed. We got the key. Let's roll. We'll admit how we rock and roll. We'll have it, come on, yes please. Racing fast, feel the breeze. We're the ones you need. No one's faster. Come and see.
You better watch who you talking about. Running your mouth like you know dirt, like you know what this track's about. You gon' find out real quick what that clay can do. When them late models fly and they coming at you. Yeah, it's that real lemon. Yeah, we bring the heat. Fastest 1/3 mile, ain't nobody compete. Every Saturday night, yeah, the lights go bright. In the roar, the engines echo through the night. Corey Petzl on the mic, better know that voice. On the promoter announcer, yeah, he made that choice to build a battleground where the real ones run. NASCAR sanctioned. Yeah, this is number one. You out of your lane if you think you come back. This ain't no backyard show, this elite out here. From the green to the track, 'cause we don't play no game. Better earn that respect before you say them names. We are number one, no matter if you like it. Willamette Speedway, yeah, go ahead and write it. We are number one. Hey, 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 hey. Now let me ask you, man, what does it take to be number one? 2 ain't a winner. 3, nobody remembers. What does it take to be number one? Hey, do you hear that thunder when they mash that gas sideways in the corner, throwing dirt as they pass? Yeah, the crowd on their feet when they battle for the lead. We're the wheel racing. Yeah, that's all that we need. From the street stocks up to the late model kings, every class on the track got that fire it brings. You ain't worried about talk, you just show and prove. Hit your marks, hold your line, make the whole place move. Ain't no internet hype, ain't no fake TV. This is real dirt racing, this is history. You can feel it in your chest when they rolling by. That Willamette energy, you can't deny. If you're coming for the crown, better come correct. 'Cause the locals out here demand respect. Yeah, they built for the grind, yeah, they built to win. And they'll do it again when the gates roll in. We are number one, no matter if you like it. Willamette Speedway, go! Yeah, go ahead and write it. We are number one. Hey, 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 hey! Now let me ask you, man, what does it take to be number one? folks talking like they run the coast when they ain't never seen what we do the most. Gates swing wide and the fans pull in, smell of race fuel. Riding on the wind from the front stretch stands to the back pit gate. Everybody knows it's the proven place. If you win right here, yeah, it means something real, not handed out. Nah, you earn that deal. Top of the food chain, yeah, we setting the tone, best on the West Coast. Yeah, it's widely known from the first hot lap to the final lap. Ain't no other track where it's at like that. Family and fans, yeah, they all locked in. From the little kids dreaming to the veterans, every lap matters, every move counts. One mistake might take you out. So when you hear that name, better say it right. Willamette Speedway every Saturday night, where legends are made and the best compete, and the fastest 1/3 mile brings the heat. We are #1, no matter if you like it. Willamette Speedway, yeah, go ahead and ride it. We are #1. Hey, 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 hey. Now let me ask you, man, what does it take to be #1? 2, 8, a winner. 3, nobody remembers. What does it take to be #1?
say thanks for coming out for the postponed condensed version of our 2026 Strawberry Cup. This is a special add-on event for our drivers competing for NASCAR points. We do have several drivers sitting at the top of the NASCAR Western Region points in multiple divisions, and we actually have one driver here in the hunt for the NASCAR National Championship. We'll talk more about that later on, but tonight, a make-up date. We had to have some extensive meetings with NASCAR to get this approved. Due to extenuating circumstances out of our control, we are back in action tonight for these drivers. This show was for these drivers and their opportunities to score national and regional, along with track championship points as well. Tonight, we want to say thanks to all of you fans making your way out here on a Friday night. A little bit different from the program. We're going to give these guys all a round of hot laps. From hot laps, we're going to go straight into feature events tonight. NASCAR does not count points from our heat races. Those go towards the track. Tonight's all about NASCAR points, so it's features only as per how NASCAR scores on the regional and national scale. We've got some heavy hitters in the house tonight. Full load for our late model division. Tonight's feature, you guys have learned about how the NASCAR scoring system works. It is based on car count. Tonight, we do have a maximum point value on the feature. 36 points if you start in the number 10 spot or 9th on back and win. It's 32 points to win, with 4 bonus points coming from 9th or worse. So if any of those drivers start 9th or worse and win, it's worth 36 total points. 4 divisions in the house tonight: late models, street stocks, Hornets, and modifieds. A couple of new modifieds here, at least one new modified we haven't seen yet, and a driver pulling double duty in a mod, as well as a late model making his second appearance of the season here at Willamette Speedway. Superman Colin Weinbarger in the house. Once again, race fans, no qualifying dashes or heats tonight. We're going to go hot laps straight into main events. We will hot lap each division in groups of 4. Your late models will open up our hot lap session with 4 cars per group to qualify or to hot lap. Once they take their hot laps, they'll pull off back to the pit area. We'll go through our remaining divisions, and we will go straight into our main events. Tonight's main events late model feature is 40 laps as usual. Modifieds running 25, Hornets 25, street stocks 30. Got a decent field of street stocks tonight. Some of the heavy hitters are racing for track championships in the house. So make for interesting racing tonight. There's your defending track champion, your current points leader here at Willamette and in the NASCAR Western Region. The number 46 is Joey Tanner on the track talking with officials about track conditions. Joey currently sits in, I want to say, 12th, 13th in national points, but listen to this. He's only 50 points out of the national championship. Tonight, if he has a good points night, he could make a lot of that up. It'd be interesting to see how it all shakes down, and he has already he's missed 2 races on the season and still in the national talk. We were on the phone this morning with NASCAR. Sandy and I had a great conversation, and they brought up Joey and talked about how there's several drivers around the country that have talked about him and how they're watching what's going on here at Willamette Speedway. Our first year under the NASCAR banner and already grabbing national attention. Several drivers leading in divisions here in the NASCAR Western Region, and some guys in the national hunt for major positions to get onto the big stage in Charlotte, North Carolina later on for the awards banquet. Hot lap group number 1 on the track, the 25M Alan May, the 28 Ian Whistler in the 28, the 49 is Tom Yak, and the 82 is Colin Weinberger in the Whistler Custom or the Whistler Construction late model. They will start their hot lap session right now. Alan May, Ian Whistler, Tom Yak, and Colin Weinberger. Well, you want to talk about some evenly matched race cars, race fans. You want to talk about evenly matched race cars. The 28 and the 82, watching their times on the clock, they were separated by a mere 1/1000th of a second. That's how evenly matched those cars are with Ian Whistler and Colin Weinbarger. They were 1/1000th of a second apart in their lap times. That's incredible. Group number 2 set to roll on here for 4 laps, 4 hot laps, as they get a feel of the track and start going to work on their setup before they go into their feature later on tonight. Group number 2, we're going to find the number 46 of Joey Tanner, the 9 of Rob Campos, the 08 of Kai Frick, and the 37 of Rob Maya. This will be your group number 2, a very fast group. Very, very fast group there for your second round of hot laps. Some debris up there at the top of turn 2, making sure that is off the track. Andy Brashears, your infield director, going to send group number 2 out. Once again, it's Joey Tanner in the 46, Rob Maya the 9, the 08 of Kai Frick, and the 37 of Rob Maya. Ian Whistler's fastest time in the group number 1 was a 15.484, 15.484. We'll see if any of these guys get close to that or better. 15.484. We're going to spread these guys out, and we're going to go green. 4 laps for group number 2. Tanner, Campos, Frick, and Maya. Well, taking a look at group number 2, the fast lap turned in on the final lap was the 46 of Joey Tanner, 14.903, 14.903. And your second fast car on the speed chart right now out of group number 2, the 37 of Rob Maya, second fast overall, 15.447. Your third fast came out of the same group, Kai Frick, with a 15.420. Group number 3 is going to look like this. The number 40 out of Lebanon, Brian Smith. Out of Lebanon as well, the number 18 of McLean Bedoin, the number 71, Corey Yak, and the 70X of Mark Thompson. This is your third group out for hot laps. We'll spread these guys out. Once again, the new fast time. Not that it matters tonight. We're letting everybody off points. Joey Tanner, 14.903. We're going to go green this time out of turn 4. Green is out from Mike Stewart. Hot lap session number 3 underway. Brian Smith in the 40, the 18 McLean Bedoin in the Mitchell Motorsports sponsored Warrior chassis, the 71 Corey Yak, the 70X Mark Thompson. Everybody under green. White flag was out last time by. Checkered on the 40 to complete group number 3. Checkered flag is out. Hot lap session number 3 will come to a close. And making a statement, going second fast overall out of group number 3. The number 18 of McLean Bedoin goes 14.956, 14.956. Corey Yak in the 71, 7th fast overall, 15.613. Brian Smith, 8th fast overall, 15.647. And Mark Thompson goes 10th fast overall with a 16.002. Group number 4 rolling onto the track. We're going to find the number 4E all the way from Lapine in the NRC Oil Pump sponsored Capital Chassis. That is Trent Elliott, the 21, Chris Frank, the number 11, Larry Ramirez, and the 22, Stacy Krieger. This is group number 4. Final group out for hot laps. Again, the fast time at the top of the speed chart, 14.903, Joey Tanner. Trent Elliott just went 3rd fast overall with a 15.132. Trent Elliott likes these heavy, locked-down type racetracks. A lot of moisture. It favors him. He is at 15.132, 3rd fast overall. Chris Frank is in the number 14 spot. Larry Ramirez, 13th fast overall. And the 22 of Stacy Krieger, 16th fast. So that will complete hot laps for your Albany Toyota late models here for the 2026 Strawberry Cup. Our next group out will be our J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stocks. Blaine Bedoin is 3rd fast overall on the hot lap speed chart. He went 15.132. 2 cars in the 14-second bracket for your late models. Joey Tanner, McLean Bedoin. Tanner goes 14.903. Bedoin goes 14.956. We will not be lining drivers up off of times tonight. It will be based off of season points. Top 10 cars are inverted. Everybody else in points will line up heads up behind the top 10. J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stocks are up next. 11 street stocks have rolled in so far. Group number 1 is set to roll out. We'll talk about those as they make their way onto the track. 4 laps for each group. We're going to find the number 17 of Stephanie Smith in group number 1. With her, we'll find the number 27, Tyler Pagel, sits, I want to say, 3rd in championship points right now. The 41, Ronnie Spielman, and the 14P of Shane Phillips. We'll spread these guys out before we go green. This is a hot lap session. We don't want to tear anybody up. Tyler Pagel is your points leader. I misspoke on that. He's your points leader coming into tonight's racing program. Tyler Pagel, the 27T. Behind him is the 41 of Ronnie Spielman, the 14P of Shane Phillips, and the 17 of Stephanie Smith. Green flag on group number 1. Tyler Pagel actually in a borrowed car tonight. Well, I know he owns it. But borrowing from the regular driver, yes. Rayston Myers, normally the pilot on that car, yes. Pagel 19.137, Spielman 19.304, Shane Phillips 19.304, Spielman 19.532, Stephanie Smith 2.1092. These drivers certainly not used to this much moisture in the track when they're on it. A lot of moisture. Locked 18.926 last time by for Shane Phillips. Shane Phillips now at the top of the speed chart. Tonight's speed chart brought to you by Racers for Christ, the RFC program here at Willamette Speedway. Phillips will keep himself at the top that time by. Pagel sets 2nd fast, Spielman 3rd, Stephanie Smith in the number 4 spot. Checkered flag on the 17. So the fast car in group number 1 will end up being The 14th, Shane Phillips went fastest lap on lap number 4, 18.616, Pagel's best lap was a 19.137. Spielman's best lap, 19.461. And Stephanie Smith went 19.851. Those are the 4 cars from group number 1. We'll send group number 2 here shortly. We're going to find the 0-0, Sean Kronk, in the house out of Portland. He will be sitting on the pole position for our main event. In the 22R, Wes Rolls driving the 99, the new pilot behind the 99, Josh Sim, recently purchased that car from Justin Evans. And the 4th car in group number 2, the number 33K, that is Casey Kilby. Kilby came all the way from La Pine to run with us tonight. Good to see him. I think it's the second time we've seen him here this year. Casey Kilby in the 33K. Green flag is out on group number 2. That will complete group number 2 on the track. And listen to this. We've got a new fast time at the top of the Racers for Christ speed chart tonight. Wes Rolls goes 18.339, 18339. Sean Kronk in the 0-0, third fast overall, 18.968. Casey Kilby in the 33K is fifth fast overall, 19.143. And Josh Sim in the 99 went sixth fast overall with a 19.275. And we will go into, I believe, our 4th and final group for our J&K Auto Body and Collision at Street Stocks Hot Laps. Our final Street Stocks set to roll out for their hot lap session. And this we're going to find your defending champion, the number 89, Dakota Goddard. We're also going to find the number 47, I believe that is Tom Yak tonight. And that will be our final 2 cars to roll out for J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stocks. Dakota Goddard and Tom Yak behind the wheel of the number 47. Tom Yak pulling double duty tonight. The number 49 late model, the 47 Street Stock. And green flag is out on your final group. 18.339 is the top of the speed chart right now by Wes Rolls. We'll see if Dakota Goddard can put himself up there. Again, times don't mean anything tonight. Everything based off of season points. And Goddard goes 17.655, 17.655 for the 89 of Goddard. And Tom Yak goes second fast overall, 18.334. 2 fastest cars waited to come out for the final session, and Goddard at the top. 17.655, the only 17-second car in the field so far. It'll be the only 17-second car unless Yak can pull something out of the hat. Lap number 3, white flag is out on the 89. 18.417 last time by for Goddard. 18.183 Tom Yak's best lap of his hot lap session, 18.183. And checkered flag is out this time by on the final session for your street stocks, 18.141. Goddard last time by, and 17.892 for Tom Yak. He gets into the 17-second bracket. Good run for Tom Yak in the 47. Two drivers in the street stocks in the 17s tonight. 17.655 for Dakota Goddard, and the 47 of Tom Yak goes 17.892. Race fans, don't forget, in the house tonight, we do have the 50-50 Hamilton Creek PTO. This group of young students and parents raising money to put down a new asphalt track at Hamilton Creek School. We're going to talk more about that, but tickets are $1 each, 6 for $5, a wingspan for $20, and they are running a special tonight. You get your choice. For $100, you can get the length of tickets that equal the 89 of Dakota Goddard Street Stock or the 46 of Joey Tanner's late model. Your choice. Our Moxie Media Modifieds on the track right now for 4 laps. In the 28, that is Colin Weinberger. Ian Whistler in the 28. The 43, Tony Seeley. The 38, Rick Wyatt. The 54, Scott Lehman. Rick Wyatt got a little free up on the top side of the racetrack, and track is clear. Ian Whistler on lap 1 was 17.387. 17.387. Rick Wyatt was second fast. Lehman and Seeley. Ian Whistler at the top of the speed chart for your modified hot lap session. He went 16.829, 16.829. Rick Wyatt, second fast overall, the 17.548. Tony Seeley in the 43 goes 18.325. And Scott Lehman in the 54, 18.369. So 16.829 at the top of the speed chart for Ian Whistler. We're going to move into our KRKT Cricket Country Hornets, KRKT 99.9 on your FM dial. 2 groups of 3 tonight for your Hornet division. Here's who we have in group number 1, the number 74, Lauren Hadley Sr. In the 14, Jacob Matlock. And coming into tonight's program is the points leader, the number 69, Jesse Shanklin. We're rolling. We got 9 minutes. We're rolling. We got 9 minutes. Checkered flag out on group number 1 for the KRKT Cricket Country Hornets. Your fast car in group number 1, the 14 of Jacob Matlock, 19,924, 19,924. Second fast in the first group, the 69 of Jesse Shanklin, 20012. And Lauren Hadley Sr. in the number 74 goes third fast with a 20471. Group number 2 set to roll out here. The next group and our final group of hot laps tonight. It's going to be a quick, easy, fun night of racing here for the condensed version of the 2026 Strawberry Cup. Here's group number 2 for your KRKT Cricket Country Hornets. And the number 73, Lauren Hadley Jr., driving the number 16V, Weston Vopel, and all the way from Monroe, Washington, in the number 45, Mackenzie Dietz. Mackenzie Dietz comes into tonight's racing program second in NASCAR West regional points, sitting second to the number 69 of Jesse Shanklin. She's here to challenge Jesse for the Western Regional Championship. We'll see how it all plays out. She flexed some muscle in her last visit here. She was very, very strong. She went door to door with some of the fast guys for several laps, held her own. An impressive job of driving from Mackenzie Dietz. We'll see how she holds up tonight as she continues to battle for the NASCAR Western Region Champion. Weston Vopel was 20240, third fast overall in the speed chart. Lauren Hadley Jr. is fifth fast overall, 20711. Mackenzie Dietz, sixth fast with a 21416. We'll see if anybody moves up or down the speed chart here. Here in the closing laps, we're 2 down, 2 to go. 3 down, 1 to go. White flag came out last time by. Right. So Weston Vopel ends up third fast. Lauren Hadley Jr. was fifth fast. Mackenzie Dietz was sixth fast. Jacob Matlock, 19,924, 19,924. Once again, race fans, welcome to the 2026 Postponed Strawberry Cup. We are set to go racing here tonight. At this time, I'd like to ask all of you race fans to please rise, if you can, and remove your hats before I turn the microphone over to our track chaplain from Racers for Christ, Mr. Michael Prowell.
Thank you, Corey. As always, it's an honor and a privilege to be here tonight. It's an honor to see so many faithful fans here as well. And tonight I'm wearing red. If a lot of you don't know, most of you see me in a blue shirt when I'm around. But we wear red on Friday nights in honor of all of our military, our armed forces, the ones that have already served, our veterans, and the ones that are currently serving, to give them honor. And we'd like to do that first and foremost tonight. Thank you all that have served and that are serving. Lord God, we thank you for this time tonight. We are so grateful to be here, to be able to celebrate and to have a wonderful night of racing. We love the fans that are here tonight, Lord. Each and every week they come out faithful, Lord. We just ask and pray for a wonderful blessing of safety over each and every racer here tonight, Lord. Thank you that everybody came out on a Friday night. Lord, we ask a blessing for the officials tonight of safety, as well as everybody in the pits. Lord God, we can't do this without all of the first responders, the tow crews, the people that are packing the track, and all of the volunteers behind the scenes. We are just so grateful to be able to be here. And we just want to see a wonderful, wonderful night of racing, Lord. And we thank you for this opportunity once again. And all of God's people said, Amen.
Thank you, Michael. Please remain standing, race fans, as we honor our nation's colors with the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, their bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Willamette Speedway, are you ready? We are set to go racing here tonight. 4 main events on the card for you. Our first of the 4 main events will start with our Moxie Media Modifieds. This one's set for 25 laps. They'll be our first of 4 features on the card. We will take you through the lineup as the cars roll onto the track. Want to wish a very happy 5th birthday to little McKenna. Where are you, McKenna? Little McKenna Tanner, Joey Tanner's daughter in the house. She is 5 years old today. She's going to be an old lady pretty soon. Happy birthday, McKenna. Thanks for coming out. Hope you have a good night tonight. She's pretty bashful. And don't forget, 50-50 in the house, Hamilton Creek PTO. They are raising funds to put down a new track at Hamilton Creek School here in Lebanon. Want to give you guys an opportunity to get those tickets. They are $1 each, 6 tickets for $5, a wingspan for $20, or the crew went out and they measured the length of Dakota Goddard's street stock and Joey Tanner's late model. Your choice, the length of either one of those cars for $100. You guys get down there. That crew from Hamilton Creek trying to raise $40,000 to put down a new asphalt track for the school. Let's get out there and support our local school and education facilities here with our 50-50 program, working with local high schools and elementary schools, as well as veterans homes. Like to support our local community. Get down there and get your tickets. You can't win it if you're not in it. The goal is always $1,000 to one of you lucky fans and to our 50-50 guests tonight. Hamilton Creek PTO in the house. There's our pace truck on the track, courtesy of Albany Toyota. Our first of 4 features set to roll. And this one on the inside of the front row, driving the number 38 out of Salem. The car and team based out of Cottage Grove. The driver from Salem, Quick Rick Wyatt. In the number 43, or in the 54 outside front row, that is Scott Lehman, all the way from Youngcalla. In the number 43, Tony Seeley. And driving the number 28, that is Ian Whistler. Ian comes to us out of Otis, sponsored by Whistler Construction. This one's slated for 25 laps. I believe that's Andy, no, it's not Andy Brashears in the Albany Toyota Pace Truck tonight. That is Kelsey Brashears piloting the Pace Truck. We're gonna show him one and going green next time at turn number 4. The pace setter, the number 54, Scott Lehman, outside front row, sets the pace here at Willamette Speedway. Rick Wyatt starting on the pole. Your back row, Tony Seeley, Ian Whistler. Pace truck will make its way off in turn number 2. We're going to go green this time at turn number 4. Green flag out and waving on your modified feature here tonight. Scott Lehman on the outside. Here comes Wyatt on the bottom, side by side at turn number 2. Wyatt, your leader down the backstretch. He'll have the advantage into turn 3. Whistler going to take a look under the 54. Whistler going to throw it sideways at turn 4 on the bottom, coming to the stripe. Rick Wyatt will lead lap number 1. Wyatt still has a hole open up on the bottom. He's got to get to the bottom and slam that door in the 28. Whistler wicked fast. Last time he was here, that number 28 car, he was the fast car in hot laps. He's running second right now to the 38 of Wyatt. Wyatt will lead lap number 2. We're 2 down, 23 to go. Single file through turns 1 and 2. It's Wyatt, Whistler, the 54 of Lehman, and Seeley into the wall in turn number 2. The 43 machine. Tough start for the 43. Rick Wyatt, the number 38. He's got that X-Factor chassis working very well. A lot of forward drive, keeping the car underneath him. And Whistler now starting to get a feel in the number 28. We are 4 down, 21 to go, 5 down this time by, 5 down, 20 remaining, and Wyatt starting to stretch the lead out over the 28 of Whistler. Whistler starting to make some adjustments in the cockpit. Watch how that car starts to change in the handling with the brake percentage. Starts to free the car up on entry. Wyatt working that outside groove. Interesting to see Rick Wyatt use that outside line. Fastest lap so far, Rick Wyatt, 16.560, the fastest lap turned in so far from the number 38, your leader. Whistler now starting to get a feel on the number 28. Wyatt's got to close that bottom line. He has got to take that line away from the 28 of Whistler. Whistler now going to step it up top shelf, going to go to the outside. Looking to get around the 38 of Wyatt. Easier said than done. Wyatt, he's He's an old veteran here at Willamette Speedway, trying to get that car to turn through the center. Little tight. Whistler now on the bottom underneath the 38, side by side into turn 3. Whistler trying to take the lead from Wyatt. Wyatt going to work the outside groove. Whistler will lead here on lap number 9. Ian Whistler really's got that car working. Watch that car get up on the bars as he starts to accelerate. Watch the rear of that car raise up. That's what we call up on the board, up on the bars. That's when the car starts promoting forward drive and starts putting all the power onto the ground. As Whistler now looking to put a lap on the 43 of Seeley. Whistler starting to get a real good feel of that number 28 machine. He's still not the fastest car on the track. Wyatt still has the fastest lap so far. But Whistler now starting to stretch it out just a bit over the 38 of Wyatt. Lehman running third. Seeley a lap down to your leader. And Lehman now starting to close in on the 38 of Rick Wyatt. Wyatt showing some color to the 43 of Seeley. Wyatt takes a high line on entry. Looks like he's going to try to, I would have taken a run down the hill to try to get under the 43, but starting to get a feel. Now Wyatt going to dive under the 43 of Seeley in turns 3 and 4, taking that line away, bringing the 54 of Scott Lehman with him. Lehman going to work on the 43 of Seeley. Seeley now a lap down to the top 2 cars. Scott Lehman going to work on the 43 of Seeley. Straightaway advantage plus for the 28 of Ian Whistler. 16.839, 16839 last time by for the 28 of Whistler. Ian Whistler, a very, very talented young man, a rising star in the dirt track world here in the Western United States. Remember that name, Ian Whistler. This kid, if he sticks with it, will be somebody. Very, very talented young man, as well as his brother, Eston. You're going to see him later on in action. Eston's got the night off. Eston will not be in the car tonight. It's Ian pulling double duty, with the other late model being piloted by Colin Weinbarger. 18 down, 7 to go. Lap time by for your leader. Wyatt's got a lot of clean racetrack to work with. Lehman, sole possession to third. Is Seeley a lap down to everybody? Impressive entry into turn 1 and 2 for Ian Whistler. He has got that car all kinds of hooked up here in your modified features. We are 20 down, 5 to go, 21 this time by on the 28 of Ian Whistler. 16.632, 16632 last time by for Ian Whistler. Rick Wyatt 16.838. So Wyatt, his lap time's not far off of the modified of Ian Whistler. The difference, that is a 4-bar modified, number 28. Rick Wyatt in a 3-link sport mod type setup is running really close to the same lap times as Ian Whistler once he got that car figured out here in the late stages of this feature. We are 23 down, 2 to go. White flag is out on the 28 this time by. Ian Whistler will take the white flag. Whistler now going to get by the 43 of Seeley to put him 2 laps down. Wyatt sole possession a second. Lehman solid third. Your winner at a turn number 4, Ian Whistler, will collect the win, taking the double checkered flag from Mike Stewart. Here comes Rick Wyatt out of turn 4 to take the checkered flag. He will finish second, and Lehman will run third. Good run for Ian Whistler, 25 laps and 7 minutes, 17 seconds. Good run. Don't forget, 50-50 in the house, guys. Get down there, get your tickets. Let's support Hamilton Creek School here in Lebanon. They're trying to get new asphalt for a track there at the school for the kids. We want to help support those guys. $1 each, 6 for $5, wingspan for $20, or the length of Dakota Goddard's street stock or Joby Tanner's late model for $100. Down there, get your tickets. You see the students coming through selling tickets. Grab one from them. You can't win it if you're not in it. Let's get you in the jackpot tonight. Modified feature is done. We're going to move into our KRKT Cricket Country Hornets. Safety laps of the 14P of Shane Phillips. Got reports out of the pit area. After hot laps, he lost oil pressure. They made a change to the oil filter, it sounds like. They said they did get pressure back. We're going to give these guys a couple laps to shake down the cars. The 22R of Wes Rolls as well found something that they wanted to double check on that car. We'll give them a couple laps to shake them down to make sure they're good before their feature. Phillips looks like he's good to go. Rolls was sitting at the top of the speed chart in hot laps for quite a long time until Dakota Goddard and Tom Yack came out. And the 14P of Phillips pulls off the track. Let's hope that engine isn't hurt. We did have a conversation with Phillips just shortly before we started the modified feature. He does have an option to change cars. However, he would have to start last. Once again, hopefully that engine is not hurt or they still have some kind of oil pressure. It's unfortunate. Shane Phillips made a little bit of history here this year under the NASCAR banner. He was our first street stock feature winner under the NASCAR brand. A little piece of history he will forever hold. We'll try to get word out of the 14P pit area to see if he's going to be good to go. Teammate Ronnie Spielman in the 41, celebrating his 40th birthday tonight, offered up his ride for Shane Phillips if he needed it, because Shane is in the NASCAR points in the NASCAR West. What do we have there, Nate? That's a $100 bill, Nate. Oh, this is a $100 bonus to tonight's street stock feature winner from the wife of Joe Dean at Dean Painting. Oh my, Family Feud. Thank you, Dean Painting. $100 bonus to tonight's street stock. The wife of Dean Painting. Yep, I know. I'm not going to argue with her. She looks a little spunky. All right, feature number 2 rolling onto the track. 25 laps for your KRKT Cricket Country Hornets. Here's your lineup. On the inside of row number 1, we're going to find all the way from Monroe, Washington, that is Mackenzie Dietz. Starting outside of the front row in the number 16V, Weston Vopel. Inside row number 2, driving the number 14, that is Jacob Matlock. And to his outside of the number 74, Lauren Hadley Sr. Your back row shapes up like this, driving the number 73, Lauren Hadley Jr. And on the outside back row in the number 69, he's your current points leader here at Willamette Speedway. He sits number 1 in NASCAR Western Region points. That is Jesse Shanklin. Albany Toyota Pace Truck on the track, pacing your field. Listen to this. In this feature, starting on the inside of the front row, Mackenzie Dietz. She sits second in NASCAR Western Region points. Your points leader starting on the outside of the back row. How about that? Those two drivers competing for the NASCAR Western Regional Championship. And they are starting completely opposite with Mackenzie on the pole, Jesse outside, back row. 25 laps is the distance. Sounds like we had some debris up there at the top of turn number 2.
Okay. So
Everything looks like it's good to go. All right, caution lights are out. Green flag coming at you this time at a turn 4. Your KRKT Cricket Country Hornet feature underway, 25 laps. Front row, Mackenzie Dietz and Weston Vopel. Weston Vopel on the outside front row just got his driver's license 3 weeks ago. Sits on the outside front row. He's your pace setter at a turn 4. Looking for the green flag from Mike Stewart. Here we go. Cricket Country Hornets underway and racing. Good start for the 16V of Vopel from the outside. He'll be your leader at turn number 2. Dietz trying to hold on to that second spot, battling with Jacob Matlock. Matlock with the advantage into turn 3, holding down the number 2 spot. Dietz sits third, followed by Hadley Sr., Shanklin, and Hadley Jr. Weston Vopel leads lap number 1. Lauren Hadley Sr. making a move into the 45 of Dietz. And it's a battle for the 3rd spot. Shanklin right there on the tailpipe of the 74. Matlock flexing some muscle. Looking to get under the 16V of Vopel. 2 of the young guns in this division shooting it out for the lead. Out of turn 4 at the stripe, your leader will be Jacob Matlock. Vopel right there with them side by side through turns 1 and 2. Vopel on the high side, Matlock down low. Matlock with the advantage out of turn 2 down the backstretch. Here comes Hadley Sr. under the 45 of Dietz, bringing the 69 of Shanklin with him. That is a good battle for the 3rd spot. We saw Dietz hold her own against the boys last week. She's doing it again tonight. Jacob Matlock really starting to come on here late in the season. He has have the fastest lap so far, 18.961. 18961 is the fastest lap so far here in the first 5 laps. 5 down, 20 to go. Matlock, Vopel, Hadley, Shanklin, Dietz, and Hadley Jr. Jesse Shanklin looks to the outside of the 74 of Lauren Hadley Sr. Shanklin under the 74 of Hadley Sr. That's a battle for the 3rd spot. Shanklin will take it at the stripe. He'll hold down the 3rd spot here on lap number 7. It is Jacob Matlock up front. Vopel, Shanklin, Hadley Sr., Dietz, and Hadley Jr. Jacob Matlock is looking for his first career feature if he can hold it down tonight. He's got a sizable advantage over the 16V of Vopel, but watch the number 69. Your points leader, Jesse Shanklin, starting to move, starting to flex some muscle here. He's going to dive into the 16V of Vopel. Vopel going to continue to work the outside of the racetrack. Shanklin going to hold down the number 2 spot, taking control of the 2nd spot at the stripe. Shanklin hunkers up on the wheel, sets his sights on your leader. He's going to go to work and try to run down the 14 of Jacob Matlock. 16 laps remaining. Can Jesse Shanklin make up all that ground between himself and Jacob Matlock? Got a long way to go. Everybody single file down the front stretch. A near straightaway advantage for the 14 of Jacob Matlock. This young man really has turned it up. In the last few weeks, that car has been flexing some real muscle and getting faster and faster. Tonight, finds himself up front on the point. Take a look at the difference between 1st and 2nd at the stripe. It is 4.53 seconds. Matlock has the advantage. 4.5 seconds over Jesse Shanklin. We'll take a look at it next time by to see if that margin grows or shrinks. There's your leader at the stripe now. Jesse Shanklin out of turn 4 onto the straightaway. The margin for the lead this time, 4.84. It grew by 0.3 of a second last time by for Jacob Matlock. Matlock may be looking at his first career feature win as he nears the halfway point. 5.1 that time by. Jacob Matlock has got the gap growing with each passing lap. We are 10 down, 10 to go. 15 down, 10 to go on your leader, Jacob Matlock. 10 laps remaining. And it's 5.5 seconds. He is pulling away. He's got the big sail up right now. He's almost ready to hit the cruise control button. It's Jacob Matlock trying to collect his first career feature win. Shanklin sits in the number 2 spot. Third is Lauren Hadley Sr., followed by Weston Vopel, and the battle for 4th and 5th, Hadley Jr. and Mackenzie Dietz. Good race back there with the 73 and the 45. They've been side by side for the last few laps, duking it out. That is for position. Weston Vopel was your early leader. Kind of fell off the pace, faded to the number 4 position. Something does not sound right on the 16V. He was wicked fast the first couple of laps and has faded. As we've got 7 laps remaining. We're 18 down, 7 to go. And the margin between the 14 and the 69 getting bigger yet. 6.1 seconds now for the 14 of Matlock as he looks at the back of the pack. Matlock already staring down the back of the pack. 6.9 seconds, and Matlock just turned in the fastest lap of the race, 18.949. Is he coming up on a 7-second margin of lead? 7.2. It gets bigger and bigger. Now he's at the back of the pack. Will they hold him up enough for Shanklin to even have a shot at him? Shanklin's running out of time, and right now it is all Jacob Matlock up front. It is his race to lose. 18.949. 2 laps ago was the best lap of the race, turned in by the 14. 7.2. Matlock now behind the 45 of Dietz. He has got heavy traffic ahead of him as he's going to get under the young lady out of Monroe. Washington's fastest lady will go a lap down to the 14 of Matlock. Matlock drives by the 16V of Vopel. Vopel clearly off the pace now in the 16V. Two laps remaining. 2 laps remaining for the 14 of Jacob Matlock. White flag is out this time out of turn number 4. Jacob Matlock 1 lap away from his first career feature win. He's got a half a lap now on Shanklin. Real close to a half a lap. Down the backstretch into turn 3 for the final time. The young man out of Lebanon looking for his first ever win. Checkered flag in the air. Jacob Matlock will get the win. An impressive run for the youngster out of Lebanon. Second will go to the 69 of Jesse Shanklin. Your third place car is the 74 of Lauren Hadley Sr. making his way out of turn 4 now. Just ahead of his son, Lauren Hadley Jr. will run 4th. 5th will go to Mackenzie Dietz. And the number 6 spot to the 16V of Weston Vopel. Congratulations to Jacob Matlock, his first career feature win. I'm going to break protocol here, race fans. Jacob Matlock just got his first career feature win. I'm going to bring him up here and do a quick little conversation with him. There he is. He got his first feature win ever here at Willamette Speedway. We're going to talk to him right here, right now. Taking the gloves off. We'll get him out of the car. Put your brakes on, Matlock. This kid has got to be excited. A big moment in his racing career. You're good right there, Jake. You're good right there. We'll get out and do it right here.
Everybody can see it's actually better here because I'm front of the wall.
He's got the helmet off. Net's coming down. This kid is 16, 17. How old are you, Jake? 17 years old. This is second year racing here at Willamette Speedway. Big smile on this kid's face. Making his way out, race fans, his first career feature win. Jacob Matlock, give him a round of applause. How about it, Jacob? Come on up here, man. Let's talk about it. You've been working hard. Your program, I know you started with a sport mod that kind of didn't go the way you wanted it to. You made the transition over to the Hornets. You started out with this car with some serious problems at the beginning of the year. It didn't want to run. You got it put all back together. You got this thing dialed in. That was an excellent race. I'm going to tell you right now, 7-second advantage over Shanklin at the stripe, and it grew with each passing lap. It was bigger and bigger. Kid, this has got to be a big deal for you right now.
Yeah, definitely a proud moment.
He's not a man of many words, I'll tell you that, but he's a hard-working kid. He's a great little mechanic. He does a good job. And what got you into racing? What made you want to do this?
Moved close by and started watching and just wanted to get into it.
When he says he lives close by, you can see his house off the back of the grandstands. He lives across the street, race fans. He can drive this thing here. But Jacob, this has got to be a moment in your life you're never gonna forget. Your first career win here at Willamette Speedway. You've got a really good program you're developing. You've got a lot of sponsors helping you out. Let's give your sponsors a big shout out for you.
We got Rainer Smashburger, Red Dog Repair, Simple Security Solutions, Zane's Mobile Auto Service, RCS Chassis Work, Aerostar Towing, Vopal Racing, and a few others that aren't on the car yet, and my mother.
And his mom. You got to throw that little at the very last. A round of applause, Jacob. Hey, man, great job. I'm glad I got to call your first feature win. Heck of a job. I don't think this is the only time we're going to see you up here. Excellent job in running tonight. I wanted to get you out here in the front stretch right after the win. I know this is a big moment, and I'm proud of you, kid. Doing a good job, all right? Round of applause, Jacob Matlock, your KRKT Cricket Country feature winner. There it goes, Jacob Matlock. Well, for you lucky fans that are here tonight, as you came in, you got a red ticket with your $3 discount tonight. Come back tomorrow, give us that ticket. We're going to give you another $3 discount for tomorrow's racing program. On the track is our third of 4 features on the card tonight. This is your J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stock main event. Your lineup will look like this, starting on the inside of row number 1 out of Portland, and the number 00, Sean Kronk, to his outside of the number 17, Lebanon driver Stephanie Smith. And the number 22 out of Lebanon, Wes Rolls, Albany driver. And the number 89 outside row number 2 is Dakota Goddard. The 27, that is Tyler Pagel. The 47, Tom Yak. And the number 99, that is Josh Sim. The 33K is Casey Kilby. Driving the number 43, a late arrival, that is Ron Schinkel. And driving the number 41, Ronnie Spielman. Shane Phillips in the number 41 being scored as 14P. Spielman gives up his own race car on his 40th birthday to help out his teammate who's running for national NASCAR points. How about that? A round of applause for Ronnie Spielman helping out his pal and teammate. Showing him one. We're going to go green next time out of turn number 4. Your front row, Sean Kronk and Stephanie Smith. Caution lights are out. We're going green. Stephanie Smith has got the start in the number 17. Mike Stewart, green flag in hand. Here we go. J&K Auto Body, Collision Street Stocks. Goddard are going to go 3 wide on lap number 1 through turns 1 and 2. Kronk on the bottom out of turn 2, side by side. Kronk with the advantage. Here comes Goddard on the top side. Dakota Goddard, your leader. Here comes Wes Rolls with a big move into turn 3. Oh, contact with the 22 and the 00. Everybody slicing and dicing. Stephanie Smith to the inside. That was a bold move for the 22. It is Goddard, your leader, in the 89. Kronk running second. Tom Yak starting to move in the 47, and Wes Rolls right there with them into turn 3. That is a battle for the third spot between the 22 and the 47. Pagel sits in the number 5 position. Kilby starting to move in the 33K as he gets by the 14P of Phillips. Last minute decision for Phillips to jump in the 41 car. We'll see what he can do. That is a sister car to what he drives here on Saturday nights. Goddard, your leader. Kronk running second. Here comes Rolls. Rolls trying to take that second spot from Kronk. Good race into turn 3. Rolls on the bottom will steal the second spot from Sean Kronk. Your 4th place car is the 47 of Tom Yak. Look at the battle for 5th. 3-car battle for the number 5 spot between the 27 of Pagel, the 14B of Phillips, and the 33 of Kilby. 17.477, the fast lap so far, turned in by the 89 of Dakota Goddard. And Josh Sim off the pace in the 9.9. It looks like a flat right rear tire. Indeed it is a flat right rear tire. Josh Sim in the 99 is on the hot pit. He's got 1 lap remaining before we close the gate and go back to green. The crew back there changing that right rear tire, trying to get him back out here in time. Once your leader gets back to the stripe here at the flag stand, that will complete the 2 laps he is allowed while on the hot pit. Sim has got to hurry. His crew's got to get that tire on, get the car down, and get him rolling. 2 laps completed right here at the stripe. He is coming out. He's got the car moving. He's going to make it just in time to tag the back. There he is, Josh Sim in the little Mercury Zephyr, just recently purchased from former champion here at Willamette Speedway, Justin Evans, and a lot of smoke off the right rear. It looks like the right rear tire may be rubbing against the frame rail. Possibly a broken panhard bar, something to keep that rear end moving side to side. That is an unfortunate start for Josh Sim in the 99. He'll make his way off the track, showing a 1, going green next time out of turn number 4. We are 5 down, 25 to go. 30 laps the distance for your J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stocks. Goddard on the point. Rolls running second. Kronk, Yak, and Pagel, your top 5. Then it's Phillips, Kilby, Smith, and Schenkel. Going green this time out of turn number 4. Once Goddard gets into that yellow, he can fire this one off. And he's going to waste no time. Right back on the throttle out of the 4th turn. Look at the start from the 22 of Wes Rolls. Rolls has got something going tonight. That 22 car has been fast from the drop of the green flag. A little loose there on the exit, but he's got the hammer down. He's letting her ride. He's running second to the 89. We got a good race from our street stocks here early in this one. It is Goddard, followed by Rolls. Yak now going to run third as he squeaks by the 0-0 of Kronk, but look who he's bringing with him. The 14P of Shane Phillips. Phillips started dead last in the field after switching cars. He's now in the number 4 spot, working on Tom Yak. Going to show him some color. Going to try to dive into the 47 of Yak. Yak slams the door. Good run out of turn 4. Phillips all over the backside of Tom Yak. Now going to look underneath him out of turn 2. Does Shane Phillips have enough to get by? No. Yak slams the door in the exit. The old veteran knows how to get around. He knows all the tricks of the trade. Watch the battle between the 14 and the 47. Shane Phillips in the 41. That car being scored as 14P. Look at the battle for third now. Phillips just not quite enough drive out of turn 2 to get out of the 47. Yak with a big push. Opens up a hole in the bottom. Here comes Phillips, and he's bringing Pagel with him. Pagel trying to get by the 47 of Yak as well. Goddard rolls. Phillips from dead last sits third. Look at the battle for 4th and 5th now with Pagel and Yak as they're door handle to door handle into turn 3. Yak working the outside line out of turn 4. And he'll stay in front of the 27 of Pagel that time by, but that's as close as it gets at the stripe. 10 down, 20 to go. We are 1/3 of the way through, and Goddard is up front showing the way. Let's take a look at the margin here between the 89 and the 22 at the stripe. It is 1.89 seconds. We'll keep an eye on that next time by to see if Rolls can run up on the backside or if Goddard is starting to pull away. Rolls really looking good here in this one. At the stripe this time by, Goddard hits it, and there is Rolls. It's 1.96. It got just a little bigger on that lap as Goddard has got the hammer down. He's got the butterflies open, and he's letting it go tonight. Trouble for Yak. A good job of driving to keep it out of the wall. The old veteran, the former champion here, the number 47, trying to hang on to that 5th spot is Sean Kronk underneath him. Kronk will move to the number 5 position. Goddard, Rolls, Phillips, Pagel, Kronk, Yak, Smith, Kilby, and Schenkel in 2.2 seconds. The gap getting bigger. Goddard starting to pull away, putting some real estate between himself and the 22. 15 down this time by. We're at the halfway point. 15 down, 15 to go. Best race on the track right now between the 17 of Smith and the 47 of Tom Yak. Tom Yak, I I don't know, that car looks like there's just not something quite right with it. It's inconsistent. I'm really super fast, looking good on one lap and struggles on the next. That car did not like the top side of the racetrack, looking a lot better down on the low line. He's trying to get by the 0-0 of Sean Kronk. Easier said than done. Sean Kronk is a competitor here at Willamette Speedway now. Yak right back to the outside and gets up there by the wall. We were just talking about how that car did not like the high side of the racetrack here so far tonight. Usually that car is on the top and up front, mixing it up for the win, but struggling on that high line tonight as Smith gets by him in the 17. Watching the 47 of Tom Yak closely to see what's going on with that 47 car and the handling characteristics. It's been a very inconsistent race car. Not what we normally see from the 47 of the Yak attack. Now making himself present to the 43 of Schenkel, looking at the back of the pack. Your leader, Dakota Goddard, trying to drive around Ron Schenkel. Schenkel, a former champion here just a couple of years ago, as Goddard clears him on the high side, drives around him through turns 1 and 2. Goddard will put the 43 of Schenkel a lap down. A pack of cars now just ahead of your leader. He can see him almost on the same straightaway as Goddard starts to really turn it up here in the final 10 laps. We are 21 laps in, 9 laps remaining. Goddard's got a good pace going. If he holds where he's at right now, he's got clear racetrack to work with. You don't want to get into lap traffic too early with some fast guys coming, the 22 and the 14P. Dakota Goddard, a 4-time track champion here at Willamette Speedway. Definitely knows how to get around the big, fast 1/3 mile. Wes Rolls and Shane Phillips nose to tails. They battle with the lap car of Ron Schenkel. Oh, that's for position. Phillips took a look under Rolls. Rolls slammed the door, uses the 43 for a pick. A lot of strategy right there and what Wes Rolls just did. Interesting to watch as Rolls has really come on strong here in the second half of the 2026 season. Got his first career feature win here about 6 weeks ago. His crew has worked hard on this car and they have established themselves as definitely one of the elite cars of the division. 25 down, 5 to go, and your leader Dakota Goddard. Goddard now looking at a 3-car battle just ahead of him. Smith and Yak battling for position along with the 33K of Casey Kilby. That is 4th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. The 89 car with an impressive performance here in tonight's feature. Good run going for Goddard as we are 27 laps in, 27 in, 3 to go. It would be Goddard's 4th win of the season if I'm correct. Looking for win number 4. He can pull it off tonight. 2 laps remaining this time by on the 89. He has caught the back of the pack. A straightaway plus over your second place car of Wes Rolls. Goddard runs up on the back markers. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. White flag is out this time by on the 89. Dakota Goddard, 1 lap away from a feature victory here at Willamette Speedway tonight. There's the white. Look at the battle for second between Rolls and Phillips. They are bumper to bumper, door handle to door handle. Here comes your winner, making his way at turn number 4. Goddard takes the checkered flag. Goddard gets the win. The battle for second now coming to the stripe at a turn 4. Wes Rolls will edge out the 41 of Phillips. 4th will go to Pagel, followed by the number 5 position will be the 0-0 of Sean Kronk. Then the 47 of Tom Yak, Kilby, Smith, and then the 43 of Ron Schenkel. Dakota Goddard will claim the victory here tonight. Excellent run for Dakota Goddard. All right, race fans, we are going to give these drivers a couple minutes to get the final adjustments made before the late model feature. At this time, we're going to get a final count on the 50-50 and give away a whole bunch of money. Where's my buddy Indy? Indy, where are you at? Indy, come on down here, pal. You're going to help me out tonight, okay? Where'd you get that cool hat? Indy's 5 years old and wants to start racing go-karts. This is his first time to Willamette Speedway, right? You having a good time? All right. Well, you're going to help me out tonight, and I'm going to try to get a little bit of money put in your pocket, all right? So these ladies, people over here are going to count the money. They're going to bring all these tickets out. I'm going to have you roll it around a little bit, and you're going to pull out one ticket, and don't let anybody see the color, okay? Do you know all your numbers? You know all your numbers? You know all your colors? All right. Well, this is going to be entertaining. I hope you do. We're going to give away our 50-50 tickets here, or 50-50 jackpot here in just a second. They're doing a final count. Do you hear that out there, Indy? Do you hear that thunder? That's all of our late models. That right there is a whole bunch of horsepower and a whole bunch of speed. It is going to get loud and it's going to get fast, all right? You're going to have to wear those when these guys come around to get the green flag. You got a diaper on? You might need that too. No, you don't. You're not wearing a diaper, are you? Okay, no diapers. No diapers for Indy. He's a big boy now. We got a $100 bonus that went to the street stocks from the wife at Joe Dean. Hey, where's she at? She must have left her husband at home tonight. She's around here somewhere. Final count's coming, and we're going to roll those tickets out here. Give away some money. This is the fun part of the night right here. We get away. Somebody gets a bunch of money, and we get to have a party at their house, okay? You ready to go? So whoever wins, we're going to go to their house tonight, and we're going to eat all their food and drink all their soda pop. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's Hadley. How'd you finish? Third? Not a bad run. And there's the kid. There's Hadley Jr. How'd you finish, Junior? You got fourth? You let the old man get the better of you tonight. You let him. I bet that's not true. I bet. I was just talking about how you left your husband at home and snuck $100 over to us. Yeah, where is Joe? Is he alive? Oh, he is. What are you guys sitting down there tonight? No, you don't. Oh, you're in Kai's box. Go figure. All right, winner of the 50-50 is going to get a total of $427.50. I'm going to try to get a little bit of that in your pocket, okay? That's $427.50. All right, let's get those tickets up here. Let's get those tickets out here, guys. All right, Indy, now you're going to roll. This thing's going to come out, this big barrel full of tickets. You're going to roll it around a little bit. You're going to pull out one ticket, but don't let anybody see it. Reach it in there and go like this, and you pull out one ticket. Then you're going to put it in my hand, all right? Tickets are coming. Here they come, Indy. That should have been on a roller. I don't know why it's not on a roller. Okay, this will be easy for you. We're going to set it down right here. You're going to roll it around. Don't spin it real hard. Just a couple soft spins. And do we have the key? Don't smash your fingers, ladies. Do you have a key? All right. So, Indy, roll this thing around a little bit. Don't open it. Roll it around a couple times. Okay, give it a couple turns. Let those, mix them up. Mix them up a couple times like that. Okay. Bring it around right here. Okay, now we're going to open it up. You're going to reach down in there, grab one ticket. Don't let anybody see the color, okay? This is the secret part. Okay, let me hold that for you. Okay, Andy. This thing has been a little goofy this year. Okay, mix them up real good. Pull out one ticket and don't let anybody see the color, all right? Just grab one ticket, Indy. Just grab one. Oh, I'm so excited. You got it? Okay, put it right here in my hand. Don't let anybody see it. What's your favorite color? We got red, yellow, orange, blue. What else? Blue is your favorite color? You know what? That's mine too. That's mine too. So your favorite color is blue. If you didn't have a blue ticket, what other color would you like, Indy? What other color do you like besides blue? Red? That's a good choice. That's a good choice, Indy. Who's got a red ticket tonight? You got to make noise if you got a red ticket. Yes, you get to watch who win. The winning ticket is blue. Winning ticket is blue. Indy, come here. Indy, come here. Now this is where we're going to find out if you tell the truth or not, all right? Tonight's winning ticket number for $427.50. Ticket number 15003. There's 10 people that can win right now, Indy. Okay? Listen, there's 10 people that can win. One of them is going to be really... Can you run fast? You can? Good, because one of them's going to be really happy. 9 of them are going to come down and try to chase you, okay? They're going to try to get you because you made them mad, okay? You're going to make one person happy, 9 people unhappy, okay? Here's what I want you to do. This last number right here, tell me what that number is.
4.
What is it?
4.
It is a 4. He knows his numbers. 1500304. Who's got that ticket? Oh, now you made everybody angry. Indy just made everybody mad. The car number is...
Whoa.
Can you read that number? That's number 46. That might be an omen. So 46, I'm assuming that's the Darren Koffel team. 1500304. That's Jody Tanner. There he is. The old veteran Jody Tanner. All right. You know what? This is you made his night. Now we're going to verify the ticket to make sure he didn't bring his crayons and make his own. Okay? Because some guys will do that trying to get this money, Indy. Jody's going to come down now. His son is a race car driver here. His son drives the black and orange number 46. He's a pretty fast guy. In fact, we've had 12 races here this year, and his son has won 10 of them. That's pretty darn good, huh? So let's get a verification on this, and I'm going to introduce you to Jody Tanner. Jody, is that it? Do we got a winner? We got a winner, Jody Tanner. Indy, come here. I'm going to introduce you. This is Jody Tanner. Jody, this is Indy. This young man.
What we do when we win around here?
This is the fun part for you, Indy.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What do we do when we win around here, Jody Tanner? What do we do when we win?
We're gonna lay 450. We're gonna lay $50 on you.
$50 for you, Indy. How about that, huh? $50 from Jody Tanner. How about it? There you go. That's all yours. Okay, now tonight on the way home, have mom stop at the store. You buy all the soda pop and candy you want, eat it all before you go to bed. It's a fun game. Your mom is going to love it, okay? All the soda pop and sugar you want. All right. Jody, thank you. Congrats.
To give that to the school that's putting this thing on.
And Jody's going to give all the money back to him, back to the school. How about that? Ladies, come on up.
Kind of a slow turnout. They worked really hard tonight to sell these tickets, and we just we want to support them all we can, and really thank you folks for participating.
Jody, thank you. You've always been a class act tonight. Awesome.
Okay.
Jody, thank you so much. We appreciate you, bud. Round of applause for Jody Tanner. How about that? Class act move. Indy, thanks for helping me. Give me a high five, bud. All right. Have a great night. All right. This is it, race fans. The late model feature. Are you ready? We've got 40 laps of the fastest late models in the western U.S. coming at you next. All right, on the track, your Albany Toyota late model feature. Race fans, here is your lineup on the inside of row number 1. Wide salute for you race fans. We'll go to the lineup after we get this done. This is going to be one heck of a show. 40 laps the distance. A 4 wide salute for you race fans to let you know these guys appreciate you for coming out and supporting the track. This is a big night here at Willamette Speedway for points. Drivers that are in the regional and national championship hunt. A late arrival starting at the scratch on the back of the pack. The 94 of Rex Cars got here late. This is it. How about a round of applause? Let them hear your race fans. 4 wide salute from your Albany Toyota late models here at Willamette Speedway. All right, all right, all right. It's about to go down. The lineup will look like this on the inside of row number 1. Driving the number 49, Tom Yak, to his outside, the 70X, Mark Thompson. Inside row number 2, in the number 11, Larry Ramirez, into his outside, the number 25M, Alan May. Driving the number 9, that is Rob Campos. It's an all-Rob third row. The number 37, a former 5-time track champion, Rob Mayo, last Saturday night's feature winner. In the number 40, Brian Smith. Driving the number 08, Kai Frick. The 71 is Corey Yack, your current points leader. The number 46, Joey Tanner. In the number 18, McLean Bedoin. The number 28 is Ian Whistler tonight. And driving the number 22, Stacy Krieger. The 4E, all the way from Lapine, that is Trent Elliott. The 82, Colin Weinbarger. And in the number 21, that is Chris Frank, tagging the back of the pack, bringing up the rear of the field. The number 94, Rex Cars. We're going to show them 1 to go this time at a turn 4. Green flag is coming at you next time by. We're going green this time at a turn 4. Race fans, 40 laps of the fastest dirt late models in the western United States right here at Willamette Speedway tonight for the Strawberry Cup. Caution lights are out. As they come out of turn 4, all you fans on your feet, wave your hats, make your noise, let these guys know you appreciate what they do. We're going racing right now. Good start for the 70X of Mark Thompson. A little tight on the exit, but he's got the 70X car working well down the backstretch. He'll be your leader in turn number 3. Lap 1 in the books. It is Thompson, Yak, May, Maya, and the battle for 5th. I couldn't tell if it was Frick or Joey Tanner, but Joey Tanner now sits in the number 5 spot just ahead of the 08. Frick gonna bounce back on the outside. Oh, trouble right in front of the field. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Caution is out on lap number 2. It looked like the 25M of Alan May got a little slideways, got caught up in the spin cycle, went around and collected the number 11 of Ramirez along with the 22 of Krieger and the 94 of Cars. We're looking at the instant replay. The Anderson Enterprises instant replay. My goodness, Joey Tanner just missed that one. I mean, that was right in front of him as he went by the 25M. I mean, it was as close as it gets without getting caught up. Your points leader escapes. That's not what you want to see on lap number 2 in front of the field. Lap 1, Mark Thompson went 16.414. There were 4 cars in the 16-second bracket, and Mark Thompson was 0.4 of a second faster than anybody on the track. You see a little bit of damage there to the 46 of Joey Tanner as he clipped the 11 on his way, or the 25M on his way by. We are 2 laps down with 38 remaining.
All drivers are okay.
Getting word on the radio, all drivers are good, race fans. Nobody in bad shape at all. All good to go. And just as that wreck happens, you see the full moon coming up over the Cascade Mountains in the backdrop here at Willamette Speedway. Oh my gosh. A full moon. You hate to see that for these drivers that are working hard for NASCAR points, racing for championships, trying to put on a good show for you race fans. We were talking about it on the mic just a moment ago. You take a look at the rear spoiler on the 46 of Joey Tanner. That is very, very important to the handling in these race cars. And you see the spoiler hanging off on the 46. We'll try to get track officials to take a look at that so it doesn't come off and create another caution. All right, listen to the chatter on the officials' radios. The lineup is good. The 25M of Alan May is in the hot pit. Looks like they're closing the gate. He's not going to make the call. One thing that's going to be interesting to watch is the 46 of Tanner has elected to keep the car on the track. Caution lights are out, and we're going to go green this time at a turn 4. Your leader is Mark Thompson in the 70X. He's got the Coors Light restart coming at you this time at a turn 4. Tanner has got to be careful not to lose that rear spoiler. He will be charged with a caution and sent to the back if it comes off. Green flag coming at you right now at a turn 4. Here we go. 2 down, 38 to go. 1 down, 39 to go. Tanner with some drive down the backstretch now on the outside of the 08 of Frick. Starting to move. That car is definitely freed up. Mark Thompson trying to fend off the challenge of the number 37 of Rob Maya. Maya all over the leader down the backstretch into turn 3. Maya on the top side. Thompson down low. Joey Tanner working the high side. Rear spoiler hanging off and the car still digging. Maya trying to take the lead at a turn 2. Thompson's got some drive at a turn 2 down the backstretch to hold off the former champion. The 82 into the outside wall in turn 2. That is the 82 of Colin Weinbarger. He's got his rear spoiler hanging off as well. I guess that's one way to free the car up if it's too tight. heavy damage to the right rear of the 22 of Krieger. Look at the 37 on the high side on a turn 4, trying to take the lead. He'll get by the 70X of Thompson. Tanner sits third, Frick fourth, and Whistler in the number 5 spot, working the outside line. Ian Whistler starting to move in the number 28. Here comes Tanner to the outside of the 70X of Mark Thompson. Tanner trying to take that second spot away at the stripe, couldn't quite get it done. As Thompson battles back on the low side out of turn 2. What a race for second. Mark Thompson's got that rocket chassis working good down in that low line out of turn number 4. It is Maya, Thompson, and Tanner. All three of those cars have checked out. The 71 of Koryak is off the pace. Koryak looks like he's going to make it to the infield. He's still got the car rolling under his own power. Tanner now clears the 70X. Tanner now running second behind the 37, and caution is out. Trouble out of turn 4. Colin Weinbarger looks like a flat right rear tire and no rear spoiler. No, the air is up on the right rear in the 82 of Weinbarger. Maybe a collapsed spring. Something doesn't look right in that right rear corner other than that rear spoiler hanging off. Very difficult to see Colin Weinbarger from the Moxie Tower where he was at. A couple of the fast guys, if you will, with rear spoilers hanging off the car here in the early stages. Tanner still sits third as he could not clear the 70X at Thompson. I've talked about it in the last half of the season about Thompson and his program continuously getting better, and he is no doubt flexing some muscle here tonight in that number 70X machine as he continues to run second to your leader, Rob Maya. Tanner sits third. Your fourth place car is the 08 of Kai Frick, followed by the 28 of Ian Whistler. Lineup is good, and Mark Thompson will have the option to restart inside or outside in row number 2. What will Thompson do? Thompson will line up to the inside of the second row. That'll put Tanner to the outside. Kai Frick will line up fourth inside row 3 with the 28 of Whistler to the outside of him, followed by Tom Yak and Brian Smith, then Rob Campos and the 11 of Ramirez, the 18 of McLean Bedoin inside the 4E of Trent Elliott, then it's the 22 of Krieger, the 94 of Cars, and the 21 of Frank. It sounds like we do have a car in the hot pit we are waiting on. He's got one more lap to get the car corrected and tag the back. And I believe it's the 25M and the 71 of Corey Yak in the hot pit. 7 down, 33 to go. Corey Yak's team back there hustling on the hot pit, trying to get that car ready to get him back out here for the restart. Looks like the gate is going to close. His 2 laps have timed out. Corey Yak still on the hot pit. Lights are out. We're going green. Corey Yak will have to wait till the next caution to return to the racetrack. It is Rob Maya up front, looking for 2 features in a row if he can pull it off tonight. He was our winner last Saturday night. Green flag coming at you out of turn 4. Here we go. Coors Light restart. We're going to try it again. Your flagger did not like that start. We're going to throw the caution and line them up. Your flagger did not like the start there and giving a little warning to the 08 of Kai Frick. Kai Frick knows he's got some fast company around him trying to get every advantage. You can't blame a guy for trying to get what he can, especially against a field of late models of this caliber. But that brings out the caution. We're going to line him up, try it again. 7 down, 33 to go. Green flag coming at you. Coors Light restart. Rob Maya on the hammer. Green flag from Mike Stewart. Here we go. Rob Maya found some. Oh, Tanner will fade from 3rd to 5th as that car got awful loose down there in turn 2. That's going to cost him a couple of spots. That rear spoiler coming into play. Rob Mayo was last Saturday night's feature winner. He hit on the setup just perfect, and right now it looks like that 37 car has really got it figured out. Look at Kai Frick on the high side out of turn 4. Frick from 4th to 2nd on the front stretch as he battles side by side with Mark Thompson. Thompson holding his own. The 70X is really digging tonight. We got a great race up front. It is Rob Maya. The battle for second at the stripe will go to Kai Frick, Mark Thompson, Ian Whistler, and Joey Tanner, followed by the 49 of Tom Yak, Brian Smith, Campos, Elliott, McLean Bedoin. That's your top 10. The 21 of Chris Frank struggling with an ill-handling race car. Meanwhile, up front, it is the 37 of Rob Maya, but right now the man starting to put it down is the 08 of Kai Frick. Here comes Whistler on the high side of the 28. He's trying to take the third spot away from Thompson at turn 2. Whistler making a bid for third. He'll take it down the backstretch into turn 3. Ian Whistler starting to come to life here. We're 12 laps down, 13 this time by. Rob Maya showing the way. Maya, Frick, Whistler, Thompson, Tanner, your top 5. Caution is out. Caution is out for debris on the track. Trying to see where the debris is and who. We may have debris off of the 18 of McLean Bedoin. Listening to the radio, somebody thought it was debris off of the 18 of Bedoin, but I don't see anything on the 18. You see the damage to the right rear of the 46 of Tanner. He is going to have his hands full with that car the remainder of this one. Trent Elliott now coming to a rest at the top of turn 2. Something's gone wrong on the 4E of Elliott. Elliott makes the long tow from Lapine to come out tonight. You hate to see his night in like that if indeed it's over. Hopefully they can get this car up started to keep him in the feature. Hoping the 4E is all right. He was sitting in the number 8 position. He was sitting 8th. See if we can get him rolling again under his own power. Unfortunate for Trent Elliott. Shout out to Trent Elliott. He saw the debris, parked the car up there to get the officials' attention. Good looking out for the rest of the field. Trent Elliott will get his spot back in the number 8 position. Got the debris off the top of turn number 2. It looks like the lineup is good. Your second place car, Kai Frick, will have the option to restart inside or outside. What will Kai Frick elect to do? Frick will elect to restart on the outside. That'll put your third place car to the inside of row 2, Ian Whistler, followed by Mark Thompson and Joey Tanner, your top 5. That's the 49 of Yak, the 40 of Smith, the 4E of Elliott, the 9 of Campos, McLean Bedoin in the 18, the 11 of Ramirez, the 94 of Cars, and the 22 of Krieger. There's your lineup showing them 1. Caution lights are going out in turn number 2. We are 13 down with 27 laps to go. Rob Maya. He has been stellar to this point, the number 37. Looking for back-to-back wins if he can pull it off tonight. He's got the Coors Light restart. Once he gets into the yellow, we're going back to racing. Here we go, race fans. Green flag coming at you. The number 37 of Rob Maya will lead the field back to racing action. Whistler trying to throw some color to the 37 of Maya. On the backstretch here, Maya gonna try to dive into the 28 into turn 4. Whistler will be your leader here on lap number 14. Whistler, Maya, Thompson, Frick, and Tanner, your top 5. Ian Whistler looking very good up front in the 28. He has got that rocket chassis working extremely well. Look at the battle for third now with the 08 of Frick and the 70X of Mark Thompson. Thompson's been in the mix all night long up front. Frick will clear him at the stripe to hold down the third spot here on lap number 16. Ian Whistler starting to put some real estate between himself and the 37 of Rob Maya. Maya's got a solid second place right now, just ahead of the 08 and the 70X. Joey Tanner still making it work. Debris on the backstretch. More debris on the backstretch right in the middle. You see that large chunk of debris. That is, whose car is that off of? I believe it's going to be off the 22 of Krieger, possibly. You see a lot of the damage not off Krieger. That's a fender or what that is out there, but it looks like it's off the 18, the left front fender off the 18 of McLean Bedoin. Well, it's been a wild one here tonight. We are 17 down, 23 to go. Ian Whistler, your leader. Your second place car is actually the 37 of Rob Maya. Kai Frick sits third. Kai Frick sits third. Mark Thompson and Joey Tanner are your top five. Green flag coming at you this time out of turn 4. We're going back to racing. What a start for the 28 of Whistler. Maya to the outside of the 08. And look at Tanner still slinging it around without the rear spoiler. I can't believe he's got that car working the way it is. It is a huge disadvantage to lose that rear spoiler on these dirt late models. And Tanner trying to race his way inside the top 3 if he can get by the 08 of Frick. Frick's got the short way around. Tanner's got the momentum. Look at the forward drive in the 08. Not cool. Boy, what a race for third. Tanner's going to clear the 08 into turn 3. Joey Tanner still side by side with Kai Frick. Now holding down the third spot. Frick running fourth. Thompson, Smith, Yak, Bedoin. Cars starting to move in the 94. He started dead last. He's picked up several spots. We're 20 laps down. This time by 20 down, 20 to go on your leader, Ian Whistler. Whistler just went 15.904 last time by 1:5.904. An incredible lap time. Cars into the wall on turn number 2. He'll keep it rolling under his own power. 15.870. Whistler getting faster here in the midway point. 15.870 last time by, the only 15-second car in the field. He has got it all kinds of cranked up tonight. See the top 4 cars all working the high side out of turn number 4. Right rear tire up against the outside wall. Tanner going to dive to the bottom of turns 1 and 2, trying to find some drive. That didn't work for him as Maya drove away from him down the backstretch. Boy, we've got some racing here at Willamette Speedway tonight. Top 5 cars, basically single file down the backstretch as Thompson and Frick are the only 2 cars in the top 5 racing side by side for position. Smoke now starting to show out of the back side of the 08. Oh, there goes the motor in the 08 of Kai Frick. Heavy smoke. A lot of smoke out of the back side of the 08. Kai Frick is done. He is pulled off the track. No caution is out. We are still racing. here on lap number 25. Your leader is in the middle of turns 1 and 2, now onto the backstretch, putting a lap on the 22 of Krieger. We're 26 laps down. Second is Rob Maya trying to fend off the challenge of the 46 of Joey Tanner. Tanner still holding down a strong third place. Thompson sits in the 4th spot trying to hold off Brian Smith. Something has gone wrong on the 70X. Smith drives by him to take the 4th spot away into turn number 3. McLean Bedoin trying to race his way into the top 5 as he's on the backside of the 70X of Thompson. Whistler now in heavy lap traffic, getting by the 11 of Ramirez. He's got the 4E of Elliott and the 9 of Campos just ahead of him. Those two cars are running 8th and 9th. Ian Whistler is laying down some wicked fast laps. .30 down last time by, 10 to go. Whistler now going to thread the needle out of turn 4. Puts a lap on the 9 of Campos, going to work on the 4E of Elliott. Elliott on the high side. Oh, your leader had, oh goodness, here we go. Trouble out of turn number 2 as Esten Whistler got tight on the exit, had to touch the binders, and that got everybody all cattywampus. 31 down, 9 to go. Things getting hot and heavy here in the closing 10 laps, the final stages of your feature tonight. And the 4E of Elliott slow on the front stretch. Not sure if he has a tire down. We'll try to take a look at the 4E as he's going to make his way onto the safety road. Is it a flat left rear tire possibly? It definitely looks like a flat left rear tire the way that car turned onto the safety road. He'll make his way back to the hot pit.
Don't let it go. Don't let it go.
Elliott will go to the hot pit and get that flat left rear changed. Once we get the lineup set, he'll have 2 laps to work with. Your leader is Ian Whistler. Rob Maya sits second. Joey Tanner third. 4th place car, I believe, is Brian Smith in the 40, followed by McLean Bedoin in the number 5 spot. Then it's Mark Thompson. Rex Cars has raced his way from the 18th starting position to 7th. Rob Campos looks like some issues on the 9. Race director Nate Ellerton was on the receiver letting him know he was going to get his spot back. He was the first car a lap down behind your leader. He is going to try to make his way off of the racetrack to go to the hot pit. We are 31 laps down. lineup is good. It doesn't sound like the 9 of Campos will make the call off of the hot pit. He did go to his pit area. Official word on the radio. The 9 went to his pit area. Something went wrong on the 9. We're going to show him 1 this time at a turn 4. Ian Whistler is your leader. 2 lap cars between himself and the second place car of Rob Maya. Your third place car is the 46 of Joey Tanner. Fourth is actually the 40 of Brian Smith. And your fifth place car is the 70X, I believe. Hold on. Your fifth place car is the 18 of McLean Bedoin. Bedoin races his way into the top 5. The most impressive run so far. Rex Carr started dead last, finds himself sitting 7th right now in the 94. Going to go green this time at a turn 4. Here we go. Coors Light restored, back on the throttle. Look at Whistler on the high side through turns 1 and 2. Tanner up there as well. Here comes the 37 of Rob Maya. Maya gets hemmed up behind the 11 as Tanner clears him into turns 3 and 4. Tanner sits 2nd, trying to win this one from the number 10 starting spot without a rear spoiler. If he can pull it off, that would really be something against this field of cars. 33 down this time by, 33 down, 7 to go. The margin at the stripe, 1.31 seconds for the 28 of Whistler. Tanner trying to roll up on him here in the closing laps. Will he have a shot at him for the win at the stripe this time by? It is 1.19. Tanner is closing in just a little bit. Will he have a shot at the 28? Whistler's got a lot of clear racetrack to work with. 35 down this time by, 35 down, 5 to go. 1.111 last time by, the advantage for Whistler over Tanner. Both of those cars running the same line around the high side through turns 3 and 4. Maya up top as well, right rear up in the dark stuff with 4 laps remaining. It's going to take a whole lot of lady luck for the 46 of Joey Tanner to run up on the 28 of Whistler here with 3 laps to go this time by. 1.198. Whistler will complete lap number 38, this time at a turn number 4. 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining for the 28 of Whistler. And Tanner still right there within striking distance. No lap traffic, and Rob Maya just turned in the fastest lap of the race of 15.744. White flag on your leader, the 28 of Whistler. One more quick trip around Willamette Speedway for the youngster in the 28. And a turn 2 down the backstretch into turn 3 for the final time. Checkered flag in the air. Mike Stewart will give the win to the 28 of Ian Whistler. Second will go to Tanner. Maya will finish 3rd. The battle for 4th. They went to turn 4. Coming to the stripe. 4th is going to go to the 40 of Brian Smith. Edges out the 18 of McLean Bedoin. Bedoin will finish 5th. What a run for the 28 of Ian Whistler. Let him hear your race fans. There's your feature winner. But don't forget, race fans, as you came in tonight, you got a red ticket. Redeem that ticket here tomorrow at our racing program for a $3 discount off your admission at the gate. Come out and join us. Gates open tomorrow at 4 o'clock, qualifying at 4:30, racing at 6. Stick around, race fans. We're going to go trackside and talk to tonight's winners. Bring your kids down to get autographs, meet the drivers, sit in the cars, and get some pictures. We'll be right down there in Victory Lane here in just a moment, talking with tonight's feature winners. Oh, sorry, Cal. Nate, let me out.
There you go.
You want to go down to the track? Come on, I'll take you out. Joey Tanner already up here on the front stretch. We'll take a couple moments to talk to him as car owner Darren Koffel makes his way up here to the victory lane. Be an interesting conversation with Joey. He manhandled that car tonight. An impressive job of driving with no rear spoiler. Here comes Rob Maya, tonight's second place finisher. Third, he got third tonight. Interesting conversation here between car owner and driver. I can hear bits and pieces. I'm not going to put that out there, but definitely interesting to listen to what Darren and Joey have to say. The entire rear spoiler of that race car is gone. Joey Tanner is making his way out. We'll catch up with the feature winner here in just a moment. Joey, man, you had your hands full tonight. The rear spoiler come off early in like lap 2, it was hanging off. It hung on till lap 31. An impressive job of driving. That rear spoiler, people don't realize how much difference that makes in these cars. For you to drive that car the way you did, you're sweating more so than what you normally do. An impressive job, a good run tonight. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get up there to the front. The top side came in late, but without that rear spoiler, talk about how much difference that made.
Oh, it's horrible, dude. It must have happened when I got into May because the whole race I was like, something's got to be broke because I could not get in the corner. These guys were just killing me. But, well, hell, that's not that bad of a run then with no spoiler. I mean, god dang, it's really hard to drive. It just won't turn in. Like, it just gets ass happy, slide out. I mean, there's not a lot you can do to, I was just dialing in front brake, trying to keep it as straight as I could and just mash the gas. But, yeah, man, hell of a run for Ian, dude. Woof. Good for him, man. We help him a lot. He's fast. Good run for us. I mean, yeah, we didn't win, but 17 cars. We finished second with no spoiler. Yeah, I'll take it.
Man, I tell you, I was watching the car, and like you said, we really watched the attitude of the car on the entry. It was just killing you. Once you got the car rotated center out, it was pretty good, but it still didn't have that shot to the ground to get the power on. But man, to finish second against that field of cars and what you did tonight, I mean, you had to earn it because you drove through the field passing cars. That rear spoiler was hanging off the car since lap number 2.
Yeah, it's when we go to the dome, it's not a big deal, but when we're here where this track has the straightaways and the speed it has, huge deal. Huge deal. Probably didn't make a difference on the straightaways, but definitely in the corners. But it is what it is. We were lucky not to get tore up. I just barely missed Alan when he spun out there. Yeah, man, we'll take it. Obviously, I would say it's not too beat up, but it's pretty beat up. So we got a lot of work to do for tomorrow at Banks. Got to thank Darren. The crew, they changed the rack and the power steering pump before we even got to the main, and we barely made it because the steering was twitchy in our hot lap. So it's been a busy day. It's going to be even busier. But just thank you to Darren, Dick, Chris, Alexis, my wife. Happy birthday to my daughter, McKenna, my kids, everybody all the fans are coming out, and congratulations to Whistler, and yeah, we'll get them tomorrow.
Give those sponsors a shout out, man. They deserve it, Joey.
Yeah, Driving Force Graphics, Biomed Testing Services out of Salem, Mike Herberger Trucking, Pub Light by 10 Barrel Brewing, Clements Racing Engines, Eastside Paving, Fox Shocks, Knuckle Busters Machine. Are we missing anybody? Swiss Springs. Thank you guys for putting on a good show tonight, and yeah, we'll be back for the next one.
Heck of a run. Want to wish you the best of luck tomorrow on the I-5 series, Joey. We're going to talk to tonight's winner. We talked to him earlier as he was signing in and how good he was in his last visit tonight. He parks it in victory lane. Ian, let's talk about what this win means to you, man. You got Rob Maya, you got Joey Tanner, Thompson was in the mix. I mean, you guys were dicing it up. That was one heck of a run. You found the top side of the racetrack early. You put the right rear up in the dark stuff, and this thing come to life, and she checked out.
Yeah, the car was amazing. I mean, I can't thank my dad enough for everything. But, yeah, cars were super good, and those guys are so hard to beat. I mean, I'm so happy. Once I saw Joey lose the spoiler, I knew I had a pretty good chance. I knew I'd slow him down a little. And Rob kind of messed up there coming out of 2, and I was like, okay, here we go, and cleared the slider and took off.
You and Rob once you got past the halfway mark, you and Rob were running lap times in the 15.7s to the 15.9s in the feature. That's unbelievable to see lap times that late in the in the day. But man, this car, once you got that right rear tire up in the dark stuff, the forward drive, probably the best I've seen from any car all year long yet.
Thank you. It was really good. We tried some things because it was just the future tonight, so it worked out. I just want to say it kind of takes away from the win, but I feel really bad for hitting Trent. That's not the way I want to race, and it just sucks for him and me.
Well, you know, unfortunately, things happen in dirt track racing. Nobody did anything with any intent. It was just one of those things that happened. Trent's a racer. He'll understand that. He's been in this game a long time. I don't see him being mad about it. But, man, the drive. I was telling the crowd what a young talent you are. And if you stick around this game, you're going to make a name for yourself. And you're going to be a national name. I believe you got that much talent. And you're at an age where you can still develop yourself and really grab some national spotlight. I'm so glad you came to race with us tonight. Let's give these sponsors a big shout out. And let's talk about what's next for you and what your plans are for the rest of the year and next year.
I'd like to thank Whistler Construction, Napa, Davison, RK Concrete, Knotworks, T&L Septic, and just everyone that helps me. And then running Banks tomorrow, running the rest of the I-5 will be here next weekend with Willamette here 2 nights, and then we'll run Skagit for the 10K to win.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck on the rest of your season, no matter where you go. Kid, I think you got a bright future ahead of you. Big win tonight. Thanks for coming out and racing. Your late model feature winner, the number 28, Ian Whistler. Rob Maya. Man, Rob, let me tell you, with 3 laps to go in the feature, you laid down the fastest lap of the race with a 15.744. That is getting your boogie on in the feature late in the race. That car, I don't know what you've done to it the last couple of weeks. It has been absolutely dialed.
It's been good. I'm not upset with the third. I got outrun by 2 really good kids with really good equipment. And I do got a crate motor, and they don't. They got big old motors. I got my little Pee-wee motor. I really didn't think the track would do this tonight, but it did. But, hey, third's okay, and congratulations to these, Ian, and Joey. I know he's wound up, but and thank my sponsors, Footwear Express, Mesilla Valley Transport, J&S Farms, the Parker family, and everybody, and you for putting this show on.
Well, glad to have you. That's 2 impressive runs the last 2 weeks. Last week a finish up in front. You're in the victory lane. Tonight a third against 2 of the best in the Western U.S. Great run. This car, watching what it was doing tonight, you could put it anywhere. Up top, down low. It seemed to work everywhere for you. The forward drive was really good at the top.
It was. I didn't run the bottom too much. When you get to the front early, you can't see what the other fast cats are doing. So you kind of have to know. And I got past, and it was clean, and that's okay.
A heck of a race. Want to say thanks for making the trip over to Bend. Are you going to be on the I-5 race tomorrow?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, whatever you want to do the rest of the year, want to wish you the best of luck. Rob, thanks for coming and running with us tonight. Third place finisher, the number 37, Rob Maya. Best of luck, Rob. We're going to move down the line to our J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stock feature winner. I believe this is win number 4 on the season for Dakota Goddard here at Willamette Speedway. Dakota, before we start this interview, a $100 bonus from the wife at Joe Dean Painting. She's back there. Yep. There's your $100 bonus. Let's talk about it. Good race. Had some heavy hitters. You found the line early in the race. You got up. I was saying the first 5 or 6 laps, you got to the front. The forward drive. I don't know what you guys have done to this car. We talked about this the last time you won. Watching the drive, watching the attitude of the car, putting the power on the ground on the exit of the turns, and drag racing down the straightaways. This thing has been a monster.
Yeah, it's a total different shock package under here. Something that normally we wouldn't try, and I never thought that it would work, but this is week 2 on it, and it's fast. So yeah, we had to keep tinkering. We were tight, way too tight to be honest with you. But once again, shout out to Dean Painting. Appreciate the bonus. Thank you so much. Had no idea. That's badass. But outside of the bonus, they jumped on mid-season, and it's just so important to our program. We have some more rubber coming to these boys tomorrow night, and for the rest of the year, we'll be 10 toes down at Willamette Speedway.
I love it. Man, we had a good field, and we had some heavy hitters in that field, but changing the shock package on this car, it looks like you've got to drive the car different, what you're doing in the cockpit, the attitude, and how you're entering the turns as far as setting yourself up on the exit. It's a little something different than what we normally see from the 89.
It is. It's totally different. You know, the past setup is slick and smooth and roll around the bottom, and that's still the idea. You know, and you'll catch me. You'll catch me doing it, and then next thing you know, I'm death pushed into the wall, and I got to remind myself that it's a little bit different. It wants me to drive it a little bit more aggressive and really have to square it off kind of in the corner each lap. And so I'm tinkering in there each lap with the brake bias, figuring out where to hit my marks, looking at the track, trying to figure out what exactly my plan is. So it's ever changing right now, but it's working. So I mean, and we're turning some pretty quick laps compared to what we were turning for the rest of the year. So that tells me we're in the right direction. But there's more. There's certainly more, and we're going to do some other stuff tonight with Oregon Towing and Transport that I haven't done all year that probably is going to add a little bit more. It certainly can't hurt.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch, but you used the word I was going to bring up. We talked about it under caution. Nate Ellerton and I, aggressive. Not normally your type of driving style. You're more of a finesse guy. You like the slick. You like the smooth. That's where you've always excelled. The last few weeks on the heavy track, whatever you're doing, we've seen you with a more aggressive approach to the race, which is, it's not typically historically Dakota Goddard. You've always been that slick, smooth, finesse guy. Keep your momentum, keep your smooth speed out of the turns. But watching what you're doing with this car, it's allowing you to be more aggressive. And man, it's been an impressive thing to watch. This car has just been a hot rod the last few weeks.
Yeah, like 3 wide, taking the green flag. It was good. It was good. It's been a blast. Again, shout out to Dean Painting, Stone Motorsports, Ledoux's, Natural Ventures, D&B Bear Service, CTC Customs, B&R, Handsome Machine for this. I say it all the time, this 360 under here. Fast track, slick track, 360 is the move. You can't convince me otherwise on these street stocks, man. It just is. So 24 Social, Blast Valley Tent, Bass Rock Motorsports. We've got Lawn Rich, my boy Larry. We've got Legacy Muffler, Mid Valley Billing, Showtime Graphics. Again, shout out to Oregon Towing and Transport for putting me on. We haven't tried it yet, but I'm really itching to get going on it later tomorrow. So ready to go, man. Ready for night 2.
Another big win for your J&K Auto Body and Collision Street Stock feature winner, the number 89 Dakota Goddard. Great run, Dakota. We're going to move down the line. We talked with him earlier. I wanted to catch the emotion, but now he's had time to cool off and think about it. Jacob Matlock, come on over here, young man. Come on over here. First of all, let me state, I am proud of what you did tonight. The driving style, watching you develop as a driver, as a young driver. You've really figured this thing out. You're keeping the car underneath you. You're not slinging it sideways. The forward bite, keeping it smooth. An impressive job of driving tonight. The best we've seen you ever drive in your short career here, but I think that's the first of many, many wins. Excellent job of driving tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's talk about your sponsors.
Rainer Smashburger, Simple Security Solutions, RCS Chassis Work, Zane's Mobile and Auto Service, Ben right there, Vopal Family Racing, Aerostar Towing, Point S here in Lebanon, and whatever ones I'm forgetting.
What's the future look like for Jacob Matlock?
Continue racing for the rest of the year and maybe put together a better and faster car for next season.
Better and faster car in what division?
Probably Hornet for now until I can afford something a little better.
Well, I don't think you're the kind of kid that's going to stick around and stay in the Hornets much longer, but excellent job of driving. Proud of you. A big win, your first career feature win. Jacob Matlock, your KRKT Cricket Country Hornet feature winner, and this is an interview I've been wanting to do right here. He finished a solid second tonight, the 22R. Man, I'm telling you, Wes, this car, I don't know what you guys have done to it lately, but much like I was talking to Dakota, the attitude of the car, completely different in the way you're driving it. I think whatever changes you've made to the chassis is allowing you to really drive this thing into the turn, something we haven't seen a lot. I mean, driving that hard in to get the rotation, to set the car up on exit has been absolutely fantastic. The forward bite, I'd say in this car, the last 3-4 races, whatever you've done, you guys have definitely gone the right way. This thing is going to be a monster for the rest of the year, and with the setup going into next year, you're going to be one of the heavy hitters.
Thank you. What we've done is spend a lot of money to be here the last few weeks. That's what we've done. I mean, and I'm just happy to be here and putting on a show for all the fans. That's what it's about, dude.
No doubt about it, and you got a great sponsorship package. A lot of guys helping you out with this program, and watching where you guys were at the start of the season wasn't bad, but where you guys have been one of the few cars in the class that has steadily progressed and getting better and better and better. And right now, I mean, you're definitely a top 3 car every time you roll out.
Absolutely. I'd like to thank my sponsors. I got Forza Construction and Crane. I got Hanson Automotive, Clayton's Auto and Repair. I got Oregon Indoor Shooting Range and Oregon
Sasquatch skins. Yep. We'll walk around the car and talk about it. Indoor caliber kitchen. Yep, absolutely.
Everything Lebanon bound right here, right now.
I love it. All local sponsors helping you out, putting you up here in the front row. Man, excellent job. We'll see you right back here at Willamette Speedway. Want to wish you the best of luck.
Tomorrow night, right on.
We'll see you right back here. Best of luck. Thanks for coming out and supporting the track tonight, Wes. Excellent run. We'll talk to you later on. Race fans, don't forget to join us right here tomorrow at Willamette Speedway. Gates open at 4, qualifying at 4:30, racing at 6. Tune in live on Speed Union or YouTube. We'll see you at the races.
Lebanon, Oregon. Willamette Speedway. One more Saturday night.
Checkers flew and the dust hangs low. Engines cooling after one hell of a show. Haulers loading underneath the lights. Another chapter written here tonight. Tire marks carved in the clay below. Some went home winning, some came close. Some left pieces scattered in turn 4. But you know damn well they'll be back for more. From the first green flag to the final lap. Every cheer, every slide, every battle on track. We came alive under these lights. And nobody wanted to say goodnight. So turn out the lights. Let the engines cool. Leave a little dirt on your boots. We laughed, we yelled, we raised some hell, and watched those heroes cut it loose. From the grandstands to the pits below, everybody became part of the show until we meet again. You already know.
We'll see you next Saturday at Willamette Speedway.
Toolboxes closing, trailers pull away. Moonlight falling across the clay. Kids still talking about the past they saw. Drivers laughing about the one that got away. Dirt on the windshield, dust in your clothes. Race fuel hanging in your nose. There's something about this place you can't explain. Once it gets in your blood, it stays in your veins. Lebanon, Oregon, Saturday night. Clay glowing underneath those lights. Fester mile on the west coast. This is home to the greatest show. Maybe you won, maybe you spun. Maybe tonight just wasn't your one. Fix what broke, load it up. Next Saturday, retry your luck. Because around here, when the lights go dark, the next race is already in our heart. Turn out the lights, let the engines cool. Leave a little dirt on your boots. We laughed, we yelled, we raised some hell, and watched those heroes cut it loose. From the front gate to victory lane, we'll come back and do it all again until we meet again. You already know.
We'll see you next Saturday at Willamette Speedway. The checkers have fallen. The grandstands grow quiet. The clay gets a little rest tonight. But Saturday's coming. And when those engines fire again, we'll be right here. Lebanon, Oregon, Willamette Speedway. Good night, race fans. Speedway.